Let us now discuss what the individual building blocks of a C program are. Each individual unit of a C program like this, which collectively add up to make the entire C program, is called what is known as a token, T-O-K-E-N. Now, tokens may be classified as what are known as keywords, then there are identifiers, then there are constants, then there are strings, then there are symbols, and finally you have operators. First, let us discuss keywords and identifiers. As you can see in the program, X, Y are names of variables of type integers. Main is a function. Printf is also a function. Return is also a function. Now, collectively, these variables and functions are called what is known as identifiers. So what then are keywords? Here you see int. Int is a keyword. Now int is a data type, but it's also keyword over here because the word int is reserved by C to be used as a data type for a variable or a function. You cannot have int as the name of a variable or function. So this is the importance of a keyword. In C language, in fact, there are 32 keywords in all. Some other examples you can cite as double, float, long. Then when you go on to study loops, you'd study for loop, while loop. So for, while, these names are also reserved by C to be used for specific purposes and cannot be used as names of identifiers. So they again belong to the class keywords. We have to keep in mind that there are some specific rules for naming identifiers, that is variables and functions. So what are these rules? The first rule is that the first character should be an alphabet or underscore. That means here if you had put 2x, then the compiler would have given an error, showed an error. But if you had used underscore x, that would have been correct. Though of course this is not a convention, and also this looks ugly. So we most of the times use variables or name variables or functions by starting with an alphabet. And the second rule is that the succeeding characters might be digits or letters. And the third rule is punctuation and special characters are not allowed, except of course underscore. And finally, identifiers should not be keywords, as we have mentioned earlier. You also have constants. See, 2, 3, these are constants, their values don't change. Then you have strings, anything within double quotes are strings. Also, you have %d, this is a placeholder for the value of the, just a moment, placeholder for the value of variable x. This %d is the placeholder for variable y. They are also called format specifiers. And \n is an escape sequence. It's also called a new line character. So all these are basically fall within the ambit of what are known as strings. Then you also have symbols. This opening first bracket, closing first bracket, also known as parenthesis. Then you also have opening brace, second bracket, closing second bracket. They are formally known as braces. So these are symbols. And finally you have operators. This equality sign is an assignment operator, as we had discussed earlier. The plus is an addition operator. So as you can see, we have examples of all the types of tokens in the simple C program, which we have highlighted over here. So all these individual tokens, as they are called, constitute or build up the whole C program.